Hello, Squadron. For those who are new, my name is Omar. I'm a Reiki Master Teacher, an ordained minister, and a pretty awesome tarot reader. Now, we are here to do the collective reading for New Moon in Aries, the hybrid solar eclipse. This may feel like a bit of a deja vu because I just did a New Moon in Aries video, but this is a solar eclipse, so it's different, trust me. But before I get into breaking down that energy, first up, some housekeeping. First off, we all have masculine and feminine energy in us, so don't get hung up on the gender of the cards. Second of all, this is also important, tarot readings can pick up on your energy, the energy of people in your environment, or people that you are energetically connected to. So listen to the messages, and listen to the messages of the cards to see how this energy will play out in your life and who it's for. And last but certainly not least, these messages will be timeless, all right? So when you were guided to watch it, that's when you were meant to hear these messages. And my nose is already going crazy. Oh my goodness, I haven't even started the video proper, and I'm already like having my nose go wild. So that's a good indication that we're going to get some really big messages. All right, now I could do the new moon solar eclipse Aries breakdown. This is going to be a biggie, all right? Just going to put that right out there. This is going to be a biggie. Not only is this going to be a new moon in Aries, but it's going to be the first eclipse of the 2023 eclipse season. All right, so those two things together are very important. Also, when you consider the fact that this is not going to be your typical solar eclipse, it's actually going to be a hybrid solar eclipse. And for those who have no idea what a hybrid solar eclipse is, don't feel bad, because I just learned myself getting ready for this video. So a hybrid solar eclipse is when, for those who can see the solar eclipse, it looks like one thing to one side of the world and another thing to the other side of the world. So some will see this solar eclipse as a angular solar eclipse, whereas other ones will see it as a total solar eclipse. See what I mean? That's very interesting. I don't remember us ever talking about that in school, and I took astrology, also took it in college. We never talked about that. So I feel very gypped in my education. Now, for the dates, this video, I am actually filming it on Friday the 14th. So it's going to be premiering on Sunday, April 16th. And that will give you time, because the actual date of this eclipse will be April 20th. Okay, so April 20th is when the new moon Aries solar eclipse will be occurring at 29 degrees. Right? Now, the reason why that degree point is crucial is because if you've been here for my other videos, I always talk about the first few degrees of a sign and the last few degrees of a sign are really like that apex energy, okay, for that zodiac sign. We already had 0 degrees Aries. That's what the last new moon was. The last new moon that occurred on March 21st happened at Aries 0 degrees. So that was the very first degree of Aries, and this one is happening at the very last degree of Aries. You see where I'm going with this? This ain't normal energy at all. The fact that we're now experiencing the entire range of Aries in just 2 moons, and one of them is going to be a hybrid solar eclipse. So please don't sleep on this eclipse. All right, it's not to be slept with. It's not for play. I'm just gonna put that out there for you, because normally I wait until like right before I start filming these collective readings to pull the cards out. I pulled these like this morning around like 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning, because I felt really drawn to do so. And when I did, I just got bombarded by energy messages. One of the things that came out before I even touched my oracle decks was the fact that this is going to be a literal portal. Okay, this is going to be portal energy, allowing us to redo an event, a situation, possibly even the entire year. And we're just in April, and it's talking about like, now we could just go back and redo the entire year. Like, that's how powerful this portal is when it comes to just tapping in and allowing us to redo. Like, that's all that kept coming up. It's like, you can redo. Even though society, even though logic tells us no, you cannot redo, this portal, this solar eclipse is all going to be about, yes, you can redo. You can do it again. It's all possible. So, yeah, fun. Aren't you excited? I'm excited. Whew, I'm so excited. Now, some people may be already experiencing this energy. I know I am. As I start coughing. Excuse me. You might already be experiencing the energy from this eclipse. So the messages that I'm about to go over in this reading, if you're already seeing these happen in your life, don't freak out. It just means you're more energetically sensitive, and that's why it's already happening for you. Okay? And the last thing I want to say is, normally eclipse energy lasts for about 6 months. Like, the first 6 months is like the heaviest. But everything that I've been tapping into and picking up, I would just settle on this affecting you for like the next year. Yeah, this is going to be a year-long energy. So buckle up, get comfortable, because, yeah, it's go time. All right. So that was the breakdown. Now we can get into the actual pick a card section. So since this is a solar eclipse, and we just already had, new moon in Aries, I decided to pull out 2 Moonology cards for the grounded 3D message, and allow 2 Magic of the Unicorns cards to come out to represent the messages of this time. There we go, the cosmic 5D and beyond messages. So they will start to appear on your screen now. There we go. So these are the 2 cards. On your left side, you have the Moonology cards, and on the right side, you have the Magic of the Unicorns cards. And like I said, this is all about, reaching out, like seeing which cards really like pull on you to work with. If you need to, you could close your eyes, take a deep breath, center yourself, and then slowly open your eyes and see which side or which set of cards catches your attention the most. And if you absolutely can't decide, don't worry, you could just listen to both messages and see what resonates for you from both of those messages. Okay? All right, now we can come back. Hey, all right, so I'm going to fade out here, and when I come back, I'm going to jump right into the Moonology cards, breaking them down, and also using some tarot cards to clarify that message. And then after that, on to Magic of the Unicorns. So, see you soon. Hey, welcome to the grounded 3D message with the Moonology cards. So, the 2 cards that I pulled out to sum up the message of this portal that's going to allow us to redo is, of course, obviously, New Moon in Aries is a time to take action, and New Moon Eclipse, expect powerful change. Now, if that doesn't just scream portal energy, these 2 cards together, I don't know what does. All right, so I'm going to read both of these cards very quickly, and then I'm going to give you like what I'm picking up. Actually, no. I'm going to do something different. I'm going to tell you what I'm picking up from these cards, and then I'm going to read the book to clarify, okay? Because I don't want the book to, muddy my bias of the cards. So just sitting in the energy, and I've been sitting in the energy since, like I said, 12:30, 1 o'clock this morning. So I've had a long time, and I've slept with the energy of these cards on my mind. First thing, like I said, even before I touched either one of my oracle decks, it gave me that energy of a portal allowing us to redo. And it's going to be different for all of us. For some of us, it's going to be about redoing an event or a situation. Others, it's going to be about going all the way back to the beginning of this year and redoing it, or feeling like we had the energy to redo this year. For others, it's going to be about redoing April, or I should say redoing Aries energy, because astrologically, Aries is the first sign, so it begins the astrological calendar, right? It's about that energy of like renewal, new cycle. I like that, new cycle. So however this is going to show up in your life, it's really about giving you the opportunity to redo something that you might have not liked how it worked out, or just, ooh, I like that. Wait a minute, I'm picking up on something. Getting back on the path. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, some people may have felt like they strayed from their intended path. They might have did a side quest, and these cards are about bringing you back. Well, this portal energy, I should say, is about bringing you back onto what that original path was supposed to be for you. I like that energy. I really do. Sorry, I was about to put the cards down, then I touched it with my other hand. It's like something's trying to come through. What is trying to come through? What's trying to come through with these cards? That's the loud car engine. Wow, that's really loud. It's going on outside. Okay. For those who watched my last new moon video, the new moon in Aries video that I did, I talked about how this was new moon in Aries was supposed to signify like the perfect time to like start something if there's been something that you wanted to start or you put off for a while. I feel like people had intentions of doing something in Aries season or doing something at the beginning of this year. They put it off and they felt like, oh, I've let that opportunity pass me. I've let the time pass me. I've wasted it. I can't get it back. You can absolutely get it back. This is your second chance to do whatever it is that you've been putting off or you wanted to do and you didn't do. Now's the chance. It's the opportunity. But don't waste it. I really want to make that clear. All right, don't waste this opportunity. All right. So let us read the cards. First up, new moon in Aries. So this card right here. It is time to take action. The flame is lit. A wonderful new start beckons, and you are on the right track. Drawing this card is a superbly positive sign. If there's something that you want to happen in your life, take this card as a big yes from the universe. This is a time to really tune into your dreams. You may still have a long way to go. After all, Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, but you're on your way. Determination, self-assuredness, and bravery are called for, but the hot fire of Aries is driving you towards success in whatever endeavor you are asking about. The caution, don't go too fast and forget your manners. Treat people well as you charge towards your goals. You'll create much better karma for yourself. Attuned to the moon, don't even think about giving up. I want to read that again. Don't even think about giving up. Additional meanings. So the first one is, do your best and be happy with that. The second one, avoid being brash right now. The third one, you need a 12-month plan. And the fourth one, a new male is coming into your life. Okay, so, all right, that's cool. And then going to that eclipse energy. Oh, wait, eclipse energy is at the back of this book. There we go. So now I'm reading for the new moon eclipse card, this one right here. Expect powerful change. If you want affirmation that you can achieve your dreams and get your desired outcome in a situation you're asking about, then this is it. This is a card of beginnings, and there are powerful energies at work. But be prepared. It could be quite a ride, and events now could even be jarring and uncomfortable. However, any new directions you take will almost always lead somewhere better than where you are at the moment. Ain't that the truth? Um, whatever is happening now is happening for a reason. You'll appreciate later on. A new portal, see? Portal energy. A new portal is opening up, and all you have to do is have the courage to forget about the past and move through it. Wait. Didn't the last card talk about the past? Hold on. Let me. I could have swore the new moon in Aries card says something about. I'm sorry, I'm just going back to the new moon in Aries card to make sure I ain't going crazy. Oh no, it didn't say nothing about the past. All right, my bad. A new portal is opening up, and all you have to do is have the courage to forget about the past and move through it. You're being put back on the right path, and there's nothing to fear. All right, attuned to the moon. Never mind the past. Life evolves every single day. And again, I'm going to read that again. Never mind the past. Life evolves every single day. Additional meanings for this card. The first one is yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. The second one, you are being moved towards your life's purpose. Oh, how do you not like that one? The third one is whatever is happening now is happening for your highest good, which we love. And the fourth one is this is an important turning point in your life. Ooh. And then I do want to read the teachings. Normally I don't read the teachings for each of the cards, but I do want to read this one. New moon eclipses are New moon eclipses are among the most exciting astrological events. They herald a complete change of pace. It is as though you're headed in one direction, possibly guided by your ego, and then here comes the divine, the goddess, or spirit to turn you to instead face the direction that you actually need to go. Regardless of whether or not there is a new moon eclipse happening when you pull this card, which in our case there is, it is a powerful affirmation of a positive turnaround. Yes, of positive turnarounds. Ooh, I love that. I just love these two cards together and what they symbolize. Whew. All right, so I want to pull some tarot cards now and see like what are these opportunities that we are going to be having to redo. Okay, so why is the collective being given the opportunity? Ooh, perfect shuffle. To redo. What is it about this new moon eclipse in Aries that's helping the collective to redo? Can we get clear and concise messages for the collective about this new moon Aries eclipse? Again, perfect shuffle. I love that. So anytime I have a perfect shuffle like that, the cards are just going where they're supposed to. They're not like jagging out or trying to like, we're having a card explosion situation. That means the deck is really like tapped into the right message. Like we're not getting pulled 100 different ways. As like, and I say that and 3 cards come out. Those are interesting actually, but they don't feel right for this reading. But I feel like that's just an overall theme that might come out. I want to say it was 2 of Cups, King of Pentacles, and the 10 of Swords all in reverse. So anyone out there that needs confirmation about those 3 cards, there you go. 2 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, and 10 of Swords all in reverse. Very quickly, 2 of Cups, bad relationship, or bad relationship dynamics, or relationship coming to an end. King of Pentacles, everything about the King upright is now in reverse. So, workaholic tendencies, instability, ungrounded, greedy. And then 10 of Swords in reverse, getting out of a rock bottom. So, there you go. For those out there that message was for. That was like a rapid fire. If you want me to go deeper into those 3 cards, just let me know down in the comments. Okay, what was you? So it's not the King of Pentacles, but we do have the King of Cups in reverse. So I feel a weight to this king. There's just, because I was trying to discern. I was like, is this your energy for those who are watching? Is this the energy of your environment? And it has to do with your environment, but I really do feel like this is your energy. Like, see, my speech is starting to slow down. Like, man, there's weight. Yeah, I'm just getting regret. I'm getting regret and feeling like you missed an opportunity with this king, which makes sense because that's why you need this redo. But why does this king feel this way? And I forgot my book. Hold on for 1 second. I knew it was going to be something. I forgot. Oh! Well, you know what? Maybe it worked out that I forgot my book because then there's sirens outside. So I would have had to stop anyway for those. All right, here we go. So King of Cups in reverse. When King of Cups appears reversed in the spread, it could signify someone who is overprotective and overly emotional. He may be easily swayed by sentiment and lack a balance between his head and his heart. He is prone to spoiling the people that he loves, protecting and caring for them to a point of overdependence. So, yeah. Got the King of Cups out here in reverse. Oh. What is going on with this king? I'm sorry. This king is like doing a number on me. This king is really doing a number on me. Why? Because this king does not want to face the truth about something. That's big. This king does not want to face the truth about something. I literally heard, when I said that, I literally heard that something has to change. Yeah, for those out there that are resonating with this King of Cups in reverse, there is a big, and my nose, okay, confirmation. There's a big change that's coming. You know that the change needs to occur, and you've low-key been ignoring it, been fighting it, because you're worried about what it means. You're worried about what it means because it's, okay, hear me out. Don't shoot the messenger. There are people that are overly dependent on you, right? Like, you know you're a King of Cups, but you're a King of Cups upright, and you know this. But you have so many people that are dependent on you for all of the wrong reasons. You're scared of stepping into being a king upright, because the minute that you step into being a king upright, hold on, I need to wipe my forehead. It's hot here. The minute you step into being the king upright, you're worried, because you're a King of Cups, whether you're upright or reverse, you're worried about how it's going to affect other people. Because you have so many people who are dependent on you for all of the wrong reasons. And that's what dragged you from being a king upright to a king in reverse, because you don't want to let go of these toxic people or these toxic connections, but you know you need to, because this feels almost to you like a once in a lifetime opportunity. Like, whatever this portal is going to be manifesting in your life, this opportunity to redo something, you need it. Like, you're the King of Cups. That's intuition city, right? Because water is all about intuition, psychic abilities. You know, that's like High Priestess energy. That's moon energy. You know, right? You know the truth about what this eclipse is going to bring, but at the exact same time, the connections that you form, these toxic connections, are weighing you down, because you know, like, and if you don't know, let me stop saying you know, because you probably wouldn't be here if you know. So I'll say it like this: there is a part of you deep down inside that is worried about stepping into this portal and redoing something because of how it can affect the connections around you. And because you are a King of Cups, you are empathetic, but because you're in the reverse, right? That's basically like empathy in overdrive. It has no oversight, it has no barrier. So it's like it's all worried about how this person is going to react to it, how that person is going to react to it. It's all about external, and it's not checking in with itself, right? It's all about external validation or external control, like concerns, but it's not checking in with the fact of like, well, clearly you need this portal. That's why this portal is showing up in your lifetime. You're meant to work with it. You're being called to work with it. Yeah, this is really going to come down to a decision between these toxic connections and what's meant for you. And all of that came out of one card. That's it. That's all we have out here. It's one tarot card. Wow, 4 cups on the bottom. Yeah. Ooh, can we get any further cards to clarify this King in reverse? Why is this King in reverse so scared of this portal energy? My nose is going haywire. Why is this King scared of this portal energy? Why is this scared? Page of Cups. Ooh, with the Page of Pentacles on the bottom. That's new. That's new. That's some new right here. This is like the Page of Cups. That is, so if the Knight of Cups is coming in with the invitation of love, Page of Cups, this is the message of love. Okay, pages are all about bringing in that message of whatever suit that they're in. So Page of Pentacles, this is literally the embodiment of water energy right here. So everything that water energy stands for, whatever it means, again, my nose is going crazy. That's what the page is. All right. I don't know how I want to say this. All right, I'm just going to say it outright. This Page of Cups, whatever this represents to you, is triggering the hell out of your shadow self or your ego, or even triggering the hell out of other people's shadow selves and egos. And that's why they're like really like digging into you. Like I want to be like, almost want to be like this. Like there's like literally like claws and hooks that are digging into you, because this is the energy that this portal is bringing for you. And people are scared about losing you. People are terrified of you becoming the king upright and leaving them for this. This is your opportunity. That's what this portal is giving you, the opportunity to redo for some of you. Whatever a Page of Cups represents for you. So let me obviously read the Page of Cups, because you need to know. The Page of Cups signifies the beginning of a relationship, usually romantic or spiritual. It can also indicate a possible new birth. The page is a messenger, a sensitive soul open to honest and heartfelt communication. It is important to be open-minded and receptive to new opportunities. The figure portrayed in the cup, portrayed in the card, stands in a pool of water, concentrating, possibly meditating into a cup glowing brightly with the message that she needs to receive or convey to another. She reminds us to be loving, intimate, gentle, and emotional. Wow. New opportunity. Or having the chance to get back an opportunity that you feel like you missed out on. Again, and this is all water energy. All right. We got two of the two of the top suits for water. King of Cups and Page of Cups. Both out here. Ain't got no other cards on the board other than the Moonology deck. Yeah. I feel like a lot of you might be in your feelings. And now the cards want... When I said that, did that trigger you? There's someone out there get triggered when I said it was gonna get you in your feelings because literally nothing but resistance. Like I went to, and it was like every card was like almost fighting with every other card the minute I said that. Okay, y'all are triggered. This is gonna trigger y'all emotionally, and if it doesn't, wow, what is it with the sirens? If it doesn't trigger you, it's definitely going to trigger people around you. And there we go, perfect shuffle again. So you needed to hear that. So yeah, if it's not triggering you, it's going to be triggering people around you. Whatever this Page of Cups opportunity is going to be for you, everyone is different. Yeah, ooh, on the bottom though. On the bottom, we got a true pair. So we already got the king on the board in reverse. We got the queen on the bottom for the overall energy. True pairs. Some of you, this might be dealing with like a relationship that you're in that you've been fighting the fact that it's coming to an end, or you don't want to acknowledge the fact that it's coming to an end. For some of you, it may also be an ex or a connection from your past, even a past life that has Queen of Cups energy attached to it. But the card that actually did come out was Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, so the Ace of Pentacles is out here in the reverse. Manifestation. Yeah. There's something that you wanted to manifest. I feel like a new relationship. And there are people around you that are trying to essentially stop it or cock block it because they're scared that you won't be there for them anymore. Okay, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. It can represent a delay in actualizing one's goals or an inopportune time to start a new venture. Patience is needed at the time in order to achieve success. But you don't even have to worry about this because even though I feel like this is the energy that's been making you feel like this king in reverse, because you're like, I've been trying to manifest this. It hasn't been happening. Now this portal is here to give you an opportunity to redo it. You can redo. You can redo, become the king upright, get your Page of Cups, and ride off into the sunset. But I do want to acknowledge the fact that on the bottom, we do have a Queen of Cups also in reverse. And I really do feel like these are the people around you, or the people that have their hooks in you. So I'm just going to read this very quickly, and then I can wrap up this segment of the collective reading. When the Queen of Cups appears reversed in a spread, it can represent someone who is overly emotional, naive, and easily manipulated. Instead of instinctually helping those that are truly in need, she aids anyone who feeds her a hard luck story, even if their intentions are self-serving. She leaves herself open and vulnerable to dishonest abusers of her kindness. Yeah. So for some of you out there that are the King of Cups, these are the people that are attached to you. You feel like it is your job to take care of these queens that are naive, that keep getting taken advantage of, keep getting screwed over, keep getting done dirty. And in doing so, it's stopping you from getting your... Oh, there we go. This, like, helping these people out is stopping you from getting the Page of Cups that you deserve. So, stop it. Embrace the lessons and the redo of this portal energy. And yeah, manifest your Page of Cups. All right. So I hope you enjoyed the reading. Let me know down in the comments how you resonated with this. And if you're leaving me here, I will see you in my next video. If you have time, jump ahead to my outro. All right. Bye. All right. So welcome to the Magic of the Unicorns Cosmic 5D and Beyond message. We have, of course, Divine Potential 35. Fulfill your destiny. Be all that you can be. I'm sorry, every time I read that, I think of the old Army commercials. I know y'all out there remember them. I can't be the only one who remembers like those commercials advertising the Army. We always had like, be all that you can be in the Army. Like seriously, right? Not just me. Okay. But anyway, so we got that 35. And then we have Law of Grace 41. Be your divine essence, dissolve all into grace. So there's two interesting things about this. Number one, both of these cards came out in sequence with each other. So 35 came out first, going into 41, right? So we got like the build up here. All right. So both of these cards are absolutely connected, seeing as though we're going from the 35 to the 41. The other thing that I found interesting is, of course, 35 breaks down to 8, which is about inner strength, confidence, authority. And then you have Law of Grace, 41, breaking down to 5. So, your change agent, freedom, things of that nature. The second thing that I found interesting, normally I don't really read Oracle cards in the reverse, because normally when you buy Oracle decks, they don't have reversal meanings. They just have like one meaning, and that's what the card means. So when working with my decks, I've kind of learned that like instinctually, if a card comes out in reverse, that's because that is a lesson that is either being resisted, there we go, being resisted by the person, there we go, or the fact that the person is kind of fighting it, doesn't want to accept, you're basically resisting it. All right, you got it. I'm over explaining now. So this card came out in the reverse. So I found that to be very interesting that like your divine, like those who are resonating with this cosmic message, why are you fighting your divine potential? Why are you fighting against it? And then when the Law of Grace came out, it's like, it made sense. Because there is an attribute in this card, like working with the Law of Grace, that you need to do before you're ready to achieve your divine potential. So it was like, okay, all right, 5, the change agent, leading to the 8. See how everything is always connected and there's no such thing as coincidence? Yeah. All right, so I'm going to read them in the order that they came out. So first up, the card that you're resisting, Divine Principle, fulfill your destiny, be all that you can be. I'm going to keep doing that joke. Just get used to that. All right, this is a card of destiny. Before you build a house, an architect draws up a blueprint of the best possible building that can be constructed in the space and conditions available. In exactly the same way, your higher self, guides, and overlighting archangel, that is a new term, draw up a blueprint of the greatest potential for your incarnation. This blueprint is held by your guardian angel and deposited into your Earth Star Chakra. For those who are not familiar with the Earth Star Chakra, it is a black, brown, dark red, whatever you want to call it, but it's usually like a chakra that is located roughly 10 to 12 inches below the soles of your feet. It's really embedded in the earth. That's why it's called the Earth Star Chakra. And it is the chakra that grounds your entire energetic field. So the root chakra grounds the physical chakras in your body, whereas the Earth Star Chakra grounds your entire energy field, including your aura. All right? Okay. Just a little heads up for people who didn't know. When you receive this card, you are advised to look closely at your life. It suggests that there are gifts, talents, or aspects of yourself that are still to be explored or activated. Oh, we're going into the biggies. Are you doing the best you can? Ooh, I feel attacked, don't you? Are you living a little life when your divine plan is to live a big one? Okay, really, am I the only one who's feeling attacked by this? Do you have any hidden depths to, plume? Are there any areas of your life that you could develop? Do you have special qualities waiting to emerge? Like, seriously now, am I the only one feeling like I'm getting a third degree here? It is time to explore your hopes, dreams, and visions. What would you love to do in your life? What excites you? Your guidance is to expand your consciousness. The plan for your life may be bigger than you have realized. When a caterpillar feels the call, it builds a cocoon around itself and allows the divine energy within it to effect a transformation. In the same way, a metamorphosis is taking place within you now. Ooh, ask your unicorn to touch you with its horn, for it is time to emerge and spread your etherical wings. Prepare to fly. So the mantra to work with this card is, I am all I can be. That mantra again, or affirmation again, is, I am all that I can be. All right, so that is what you're resisting. Now let's go to the law of grace to learn what energies you first have to work with to make embracing your divine potential easier. So, law of grace, be your divine essence, dissolve all in grace. We are all courted over lifetimes to those who have harmed. Oh, let me read that again. I messed up. We are all courted over lifetimes to those we have harmed with thoughts, words, or actions, and to those who have hurt us. These soul threads draw the same people, conditions, and situations into our lives again and again. Grace is a solvent that releases them forever. When you choose this card, unicorns are inviting you to act. Unicorns are inviting you to act with pure source love so that you can activate the law of grace. Grace is forgiveness. If you offer it to someone who has betrayed you, your heavenly gift breaks the energetic link and sets you free. It also fills that old space in your heart with love and generosity. When you ask for grace for all the hurts or harms that you have caused, consciously or unconsciously, throughout your lifetimes, it also releases you and brings a huge relief. No one is perfect, for Earth is a learning experience. If you feel if you feel that you have acted imperfectly, forgive yourself. The person you were when you did the person you were then did the best that they could at the time in those situations. There we go. That sentence was a little tricky for me. Until you forgive yourself, you will attract punishment because you believe you deserve it. Ouch. But Source sees the divine in you, accepting you without judgment. See the divine in others. Look at everyone you meet with eyes of grace. Extend this to your friends, neighbors, acquaintances, all in the public domain, and people throughout history. Grace enables relationships to transform with source love, and when you practice giving and receiving unconditional acceptance, all karma is erased. When you offer healing, send it under grace so that you are detached from the result. Grace asks God to take over for the highest good of all. So basically, you don't have ego about is this person even healing, or do I need to send more? It's like, no. It's out of your hands. It's in a higher power's hand. You did everything that you could. So, yeah, like I was basically already saying and picking up, these two cards are meant to work in tandem as you are embracing and exploring your divine blueprint that is being held in the Earth Star chakra so that you can unearth anything that you need to work with. Oh, wait, I forgot to do the affirmation. My bad. I got so excited and jumping into the energy, I don't think I read the affirmation for 41. Oh, 41 is, I accept grace and offer it to others. That affirmation again is, I accept grace and offer it to others. Okay, now back to the energy. So yeah, like I was saying, for those who are ready to basically spelunk down and explore their Earth Star chakra, they're also being told that it is connected to or you're being blocked by the fact that you still have these corded relationships either in this lifetime or past lifetimes that are affecting you and how you see yourself. So even if you do tap into your Earth Star chakra and you do read your divine blueprint that was put there, you're not going to believe it, or you're not going to be able to work with it for your highest good, because you're still being brought down by these connections. They're still like dragging on you, making you feel some type of way about yourself. And yeah, it's time to let it go. It's time to let those connections go. Okay, so it's time to get deeper messages. I am really like sweating over here. I am sorry. It is hot where I live. We are burning up over here. So, whew. Okay. Can I get further clarity about the 5D messages in these cards? I'm going to take a sip of water. Because I need it. All right. Can I get further clarity about these 5D messages for the collective in regards to the Aries solar eclipse? Tell me more about these corded connections that are affecting us and our ability to access our divine blueprint. Okay, no, I feel like it should be the other way around. What is up with this divine blueprint? It's like I'm trying to ask about the corded connections. All I keep hearing is blueprint. Or maybe it's y'all. Maybe y'all are like, yeah. I already know about those connections. Tell me more about this blueprint. What's up with this blueprint? Like, okay. Can the collective learn more clear and concise messages about their divine blueprint? Why is it important for them to access their divine blueprint? What is so special about this time that the collective is ready to accept and work with? Does that feel right? So this card came out sideways. I'm not even gonna beat around the bush. Magician. That's why. Magician. Y'all. So for those who clicked onto this reading, you resonated with these cards, y'all are meant to tap into your magician, your inner magician. You're meant to work with that energy. But it's sideways, so y'all are on the fence about it. So like I said, these corded connections is putting you at a crossroads of, do you accept the magician energy or do you not? Magician is air, Mercury. It carries the energy of one, the beginning of projects and creative endeavors. Magician upright is about action, creation, manifestation, power, self-confidence, clarity, willpower, skill, and creativity. In the reverse, it is about manipulation, poor planning, untapped talent. Wow. What did this literally say? Do you have any talents, abilities, whatnot that you haven't tapped into? See? Untapped talents, insecure, lack of confidence, and narcissism. Yeah. That is why you are being called on to work with the law of grace, so that you can sever these connections and become the magician you're meant to be, right? You can embrace being a magician. That's the resistance. That is, oh goodness, I was about to have a whole card explosion as I was saying that. But yeah, that's the energy that you are meant to work with, is the fact that you're meant to embrace. Ooh, King of Wands and Queen of Wands and King of Pentacles upright on the bottom of the deck, as I'm about to say this. Y'all are meant to step into your magician potential, magician energy, work your alchemy, manifest and create the life that you deserve, all of that good stuff. Because when you step into magician energy, there's nothing the magician can't do. The magician literally can pull nothing out of thin air. The magician can literally create his or her or they or whatever pronoun you subscribe to or resonates with you, but whatever that is, you can create your own personal heaven on earth. I'm going to say that again. With magician energy, you can create your own personal heaven on earth. Really let that sink in. Really, let that sink in for a minute. All right. So now that we know about the blueprint or why we need to embrace our divine potential, what about the law of grace? What about the law of grace and these courted relationships that are coming up? Can we learn more about these courted relationships for the collective? Can we learn more about courted? Okay. All right. So we got two cards that came out together. We got Judgment upright, which is an energy of fire, Pluto, carrying the energy of 20. 20 reduces to 2, and 2 is about balancing polarities. Upright, judgment, rebirth, inner calling, a new phase, absolution, reckoning, awakening, redemption, forgiveness, mercy. Are you noticing some similarities in this reading? Law of grace and judgment, they're the same damn card. They're carrying the same energy. They are carrying the same energy. And why do you need to embrace judgment? Why do you need to work with the law of grace? Because it is about time for you to get out of a Ten of Swords. Yep, that was the other card that came out with judgment. Ten of Swords. And the other thing I want to point out is we literally got judgment, which is 20, and Ten of Swords, which is 10. We got a 10 and a 20. Coincidences do not exist. They really don't. Ten of Swords is air. It also works with Gemini energy. 10 is about ultimate completion, final manifestation, result of true will, recognition, continuation, realization, and endings. Upright. It is about painful ending. Ten of Swords upright is about painful endings, deep wounds, betrayal, loss, crisis, failure, collapse, and defeat. Again, all of the things that the law of grace card was talking about. How we hurt other people, whether it's intentionally or unintentionally, and how people have hurt us intentionally and unintentionally. It's time. Judgment is here to say, baby, it is time. It's time to restore balance. Okay? It's time to let all of this energy go. Let it go. It ain't for you anymore. It's stopping you. The other thing that I find interesting, even though they reduced the 20, but they didn't reduce 10. 10 can actually be reduced to 1. So even though this card is talking about balancing differing polarities, this is literally from the 10 back to the 1. What is magician energy? 1. Literally, that's why you're being called to work with law of grace, so that you can finally end 10 of Swords situations for yourself and for other people. You can clear your karma and step into your divine potential and become the freaking magician. I'm going to do one more card because the 10 and the 20 did come out together, so I'm going to do a parting card. Is there any concluding cards that want to come out so that I can wrap up this reading? Are there any other cards that want to come out to clarify either divine potential or law of grace? Are there any other cards that want to come out to clarify? I'm literally trying to fight a card explosion over here. There's a lot that wants to be said. Divine potential and law of grace. Divine potential and law of grace. What? Oh. Y'all just love sideways cards and dual cards. All right, so Ten of Pentacles came out sideways, with Temperance also sideways. Ten of Pentacles is fire, earth, so you got your Leo and your Virgo energy on it. Upright, it is about wealth, business, leadership, security, discipline, abundance, prosperity, generosity. Heaven on earth. In reverse, greed, indulgence, material loss, stubborn, obsessed with wealth and status, and financially inept, meaning you ain't good at business and you're not good with your finances. You have poor money management. Then we got Temperance, which is fire, Sagittarius energy, carrying 14. 14 reduces to 5, the number that represents change and options. You noticing some similarities there too? 41 reducing to 5. 14 reducing to 5. I'm just saying. Representing, 5 representing change and options. So upright, it is about balance, harmony, moderation, patience, being sensible, purpose, finding meaning. Reverse, imbalance, excess, extremes, overindulgence, alcoholism / addiction, self-healing, and realignment. And again, we have a message about imbalance, which also came up with what? Judgment. So we're just getting double confirmations. And the very interesting thing is, you have 5 cards out here. Magician sideways, Judgment and Ten of Swords upright, Temperance and the King of Pentacles both sideways. This is completely on you. You have the choice. If you want to work with the law of grace and in these quarter connections and step into your divine potential, become the magician, create your heaven on earth, it is all here. But if you don't, if you want to stay in this energy, you are just staying in imbalanced dynamics and you're just basically dooming yourself. I shouldn't say dooming yourself. You're just making it easier for yourself to keep repeating cycles. That isn't healthy for you. I do want to see very quickly what's on the bottom. Yep, crossroad energy. 3 of freaking wands, which is Aries energy, fire. 3, the triple energy expression, expansion of idea, growth, and the first stages of completion. Upright, preparation, progress, foresight, enterprise, expansion, and overseas opportunity. Yeah, you're deciding. Wow, with the Ace of Wands underneath. Yeah. Ace of Wands, fire. 1, pioneering, leading, alpha, dominant, ambition, originality, upright, new projects, inspiration, an urge to create, magician, willpower, desire, power, potentials, beginnings, new opportunities, growth. Yeah, you're literally this 3 of Wands that's sitting there like, where do I want to go? What do I want to create? What do I want to put my energy into to build a solid foundation? Because the Ace of Wands, from the 3 of Wands, that means there's a 2 of Wands. You have a choice. Obviously, you have a choice about where to put your creativity, your passion, your desire into. So you're searching for your Ace of Wands, but you're literally torn. You're torn between, do I want to be the magician or do I want to stay in the cycle that I currently am? And this solar eclipse is giving you the opportunity to break out of that and to literally create the life that is meant for you. Wow. Okay. I love that for you. I hope this was able to help. If you have time, please jump ahead to my outro. But if you don't, I will see you in my next video. Bye. Well, that is going to do it for this collective reading. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch it. Something that I forgot to mention earlier, I did include a link down in the description for Cafe Astrology for those who want to for those who want to basically get a free copy of your birth chart, so then that way you can see where 29 degrees Aries is going to fall for you in your house system and how that's going to be affecting you personally. I totally forgot to mention that in the breakdown. But yes, the link for Cafe Astrology, their free natal chart or free birth chart, I forget how they phrase it, will be down in the description, along with my social media links, my email, also my PayPal link, if you can donate, because that would be great. But if you can, just do all of those things that other YouTubers tell you to do so that I can beat the YouTube algorithm, because it hates me. But yes, but all kidding aside, I'll see you on my next one. And of course, I'm sending you light and love on your journey to heal your shadow self so that you may embrace your true self. Namaste.